We're here with head baseball coach Jason Burke after kind of a disappointing week, unfortunately, down in Flagler. You and the boys bounced back with a big 10-2 victory over Francis Marion. If you don't mind just kind of going through your thoughts on how the night progressed.
Yeah, I mean, I think we were all very disappointed in how we did down in Florida. I think we just, regardless of the wins or the losses, we just didn't feel like we played good baseball. We didn't feel like we did what we wanted to offensively. On the mound, I felt like we pitched the ball pretty dang well down there, but, we just couldn't do what we wanted to do offensively and had some defensive miscues that hurt us as well. And, I challenged the guys to come out today and play a clean game and, come out with some energy and some enthusiasm and make sure that we're ready for the weekend, because another big Peach Belt series coming up, and I thought they answered that very, very well today.
You talk about some pretty solid pitching out of Michael Nastro. Went 4 innings to start, had a couple strikeouts. Obviously not a lot of strikeouts, but when the ball was put into play, it seemed to find its way to the infield. A lot of action for Ethan Wilder. Michael hasn't started the game in quite a while. How do you think he did after an impressive outing at Limestone where he went 3 full?
Yeah, I mean, Nastro did a good job starting a lot of midweeks for us last year, and had some unfortunate things happen early in the season, or really before the season, even during Christmas break, that really limited him early in the season. And trying to get him built up to be able to take on a bigger role is really what we've been doing. And today's the first time we've kind of let him roll a little bit with it pitch count wise. I believe he got up into the upper 50s pitch count wise. But you're right, man. He just induced a ton of ground balls today. And Ethan got a lot of action throughout the entire game, not just when Nastro was in there. But great to see him do that and kind of get back to what he did for us last year. And then, Anson Merrick, that was his first time on the mound all year. A kid that, hasn't thrown in the game since March and, goes out there and throws you up 2 zeros. Pellegrino did a nice job. Evan Malton did a nice job in only his second appearance. I thought it got a little bit rocky there for Bowen in his inning, but he settled in and got the job done. And, that's all that matters is finishing the game at that point.
The bats got hot early, especially the third. Tyler Prell had the big bases clearing double, and Gary Garrett just seems to impress week in, week out. Had 3 hits, a lot of stolen bases. So the guys, from top to bottom, a lot of multi-hit games for them. Connor Droz didn't get as many hits, but a good eye out there, picked up a couple walks as well.
Yeah, I mean, just a complete team effort. I mean, you're spot on. Perel kind of had the big hit tonight that drove in 3. But all around, we were on base a ton. We were able to steal some bases. Gary did a phenomenal job. I believe 2 of his 3 hits tonight were with 2 strikes even. And Gary didn't have the weekend Gary wanted. And Gary was pretty upset about it. So to see him come back and do a good job like that tonight, I felt like was huge for this team. And again, all around, all throughout the lineup, we were just on base a ton and able to get some things going.